Hi everyone, this is our diversity project, which is a cultural storybook. I'm Nicole, this is Haley, and this is Parker. So our driving question was, can sharing stories from one's culture help empower students in wanting to learn more about their own culture? In the classroom, students may have little exposure to their cultural background, whether it's a lack of resources or a lack of interest. We hope this storybook helps with that.
Our product is a resource implemented by the teacher. Depending on the specific use of our resource, this could be CRT 3, Learning Within the Context of Culture, CRT 5, Culturally Mediated Instruction, and or CRT 6, Reshaping the Curriculum. The teacher could use these stories to teach skills in a culturally relevant context. They could use the stories as examples of writing or storytelling craft, or they could reshape the curriculum by creating lessons within the greater context of oral tradition and folklore.
So as we said before, our project is a compiled storybook filled with well-known stories and cultural fables. And reading stories from our own cultures will help us feel proud and excited to learn more about the cultures. So once we become curious or fascinated with the culture or story, we often become more accepting and more respectful towards the culture. We begin to understand that different cultures may have similar or different aspects of a story, and those that do, and we also learn why or how a story is told.
Those who benefit from this resource are everyone who reads, listens to, and retells these stories. By framing each culture as a keeper of wisdom, we teach our students that those different from them sometimes contain the most valuable knowledge of all. The respect that is taught will be felt in the classroom, the school, and the community as a whole.
We created a teacher's resource, a storybook containing a number of fables and cultural stories that are often repeated and used to teach lessons. Teachers, as we all know, must use the resources that they have. Compiling several well-known fairy tales and legends in one place, as well as providing extensions to other stories, helps provide the tools that educators need to create instruction that makes cultural wisdom the base of Hawaiian education instead of an afterthought. Each section contains an important story highlighting a lesson, the creation of a legendary site, or an explanation of phenomena. The end of each section contains spoken geographic information about the country of origin and how many people from that country live in Hawaii. This context will give the students additional opportunities to connect the stories to their background knowledge. The last section is an appendix that contains a list of common and important stories sorted by culture that a teacher could use to further extend a lesson. It is our hope that this storybook will make it easier for teachers in our area to create lessons that venerate our own diverse school system and put students' home culture at the center of instruction. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.